Pastor Anthony, you are here. Good to see you. There's drink for you. Thank you. How's everything?
Things are getting out of hand. I'm indeed confused.
Pastor Anthony, you were trying to tell me something back then on the phone, but I couldn't get you clearly due to your hate speech.
My wife is getting on my nerves these days. I don't believe I'm the one who got married to that hell of a trouble.
How can you be saying such about your wife? After she has given birth to 2 beautiful children for you, and you have been in this marriage for 19 years, how come you are coming up with such stories about her by now?
You won't understand, my brother.
Then make me understand.
Can you imagine she's calling me a cheat? Because I made a mistake while praying this morning that God should forgive me of the sin of adultery. I don't even know how it came out of my mouth. In fact,
it's just a little misunderstanding between the two of you. I believe the two of you can always work it out.
I have apologized to her, but she won't hear me out. I don't know how I got myself into all this.
What's the meaning of that?
Pastor James, please let's leave that discussion for another day.
Why leave it for another day when we still have time and we have drinks just to refresh ourselves before we go back to the office?
You won't understand. It's a big mistake. One night, after the vigil which I led in school, I met a drunk girl on my way home. She really needed aid, and it was obvious to me that she was a lost soul, for she said a lot to convince me. I saw her as a lost soul, but more of a temptation. So I thought of leaving her at first, not until she collapsed right there in front of me. I had to take her to my residence, for it was really late.
How? Who would have thought your wife actually drank in the past?
So is that what is amusing you?
Pardon my manners, if that is very offensive.
Well, no. It's also quite amusing.
So how did it go?
I loved God truly in the days of my youth and university. I loved Him so much, maybe too much, to the extent I was immune to sin, invulnerable to fall to the flesh.
Please, where am I at?
Just calm down, okay?
What am I doing here?
You are safe. You are in my apartment now. But let's forget about that. Are you okay now?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. Please, how did I get here?
You mean you don't remember everything that happened last night?
That was it. I started nurturing her, mentoring her, preaching to her. It was indeed wonderful.
Just calm down, okay? We have enough time to talk about that. Yes.
Well, since you insist. I am the only daughter of my parents. My dad died when I was 3. Then I was left with my poor mom, who suffered to see me through my schooling days down to my SS3 level. Then all of a sudden, my mom became very sick. Terribly sick that I have to struggle my way through the institution. As God may have his way, I gained an admission into the school. Then I was a vibrant youth. I was a Christian. But
then what?
I needed finance to see myself through the school. I begged a lot of people for help. But nobody came to my aid. Then a female friend of mine introduced something I would call a business to me. She said my body is a product that men are ready to fix their price on. She said men are just ready to pay just to taste from me. I had to agree to what she said. The first night for me was like hell. But when the naira notes started coming, it became a business to me, down from my 100 level to my final year.
Oh, you are now in your final year. I'm in my final year too.
But that's not even my pain. My pain now is, how can a man see me and have interest in me when all the guys in the institution, they know me as a slut?
Please. It's okay. Like I said, there is a solution to every problem.
What solution will bring us mercy upon me?
Of course, he will forgive you. Like he said in the book of 1 John, chapter 1, verse 9. If we confess our sin, he is faithful and just to forgive us and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. You see, you can talk to him about it and he will forgive you.
So, I've been in this Good Samaritan house for more than 14 hours and I still didn't even know your name.
Oh, pardon my manners. Well, my name is Anthony Akpesiri, the son of Pastor Benjamin.
I started nurturing her, mentoring her, preaching to her. It was indeed wonderful until one day the spirit of infatuation started creeping in. We were through with our final exams, so we thought of celebrating it in my room. I was the son of a true man of God, a general overseer. But the truth is, I had not come face to face with true temptation. She had to go take a quick shower, and when she came out, the lust in us got to the peak. And so we fell for it.
Wait. Don't tell me you actually slept with your wife before marriage.
Pastor James, hope this secret will not leak out of this closed water.
Pastor, I'm not like that now. Every pastor has a new secret to tell.
Ah, so you also have one too.
Well, I do. You see, the call of God is to three different people. There's the call of God to those who come from a bad family background, talking about those who have to do with idol worshippers. And there's the call to those who refuse to answer the call. Example, like Apostle Paul. And to you.
Me? What do you mean by me?
Didn't you answer the call, or are you not called by God?
Of course he did. It was an evening then, and that was the most frightening day of my life, and also the most stunning, I tell you.
You see, the third kind of people are those who have passion, courage, the urge to serve God. People who have devoted their time to God, who understand that it is all about God and Jesus.
Well, you are absolutely correct. But should I continue with my story, or you want to preach to me till we run out of drinks?
No. Go on with the story.
All right. After the meeting in my lodge, a few days later, she went to her mom. And I went to my dad, who already has a blurred revelation about what happened. He asked me several times, but I denied the fact that I had intercourse with someone. Until one day, Agnes came to my house where I was living with my dad. And then the chaos began.
What do you mean by what am I doing here?
You shouldn't be at this father's house.
Well, that one, all this one you are saying is not my business. I brought news for you.
What kind of business?
I'm pregnant.
You are what?
I said I'm pregnant.
Please tell me this is not true. I know this is not true.
What do you mean by this is not true? As if you did not do it.
I don't understand. This is just a 7-minute something. So what are you telling me?
Oh, you mean 27 minutes?
Whatever, please. Just spare me that. That was just an infatuation.
Well, that infatuation has gotten you a seed, so you better just look for a solution.
So what are you saying now? What should we do now, please?
Mr. Man, I came here to ask you that question. What are we going to do? And besides, why are you panicking? I thought you said you loved me.
Please forget about that. I think you have to give me time to think about this, please. Yes.
Think about what?
You have to give me time to think about this.
There's no way I can give you time, Mo. You have to make a decision now.
See, you have to go, please. This is my father's house, okay?
Where will I go to? Where will I go to?
Please, you have to go now, okay? You give me time to think.
She was pregnant. And it was sudden hell for me. It became even worse when my father and my family heard about it. My father suggested abortion. But I just couldn't kill an innocent child. So because of my dad's urge to keep his reputation, he hurried us into marriage.
Such a touching story.
Hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest friend, but only lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand. All the ground is sinking. My angel, you look good. Please, after we discuss, you help me get the other glasses. I need to look good. Now I'm going for that meeting. You look good yourself, but you're still glowing. My precious. Like what we've been saying all this while about this issue. I want to beg of you to make you understand the essence and the importance of team spirit in marriage. The importance of unison and oneness of mind. You are no more Agnes and Anthony. You are one in spirit and in body, according to our Bible. Matthew 19:6. And the two shall become one. And so if team spirit is not at the back of your mind, the relationship will crumble. Both of you, honey, are like two co-pilots flying an airplane.
That's my point. Every time I try to talk to him to solve the problem, he just spits right in my face. Is the husband really supposed to be at the opposing face?
No, honey. No, my precious. Megan, I cannot take sides with you at the detriment of this marriage. I cannot. A philosopher, Christopher, said, marriage is not a solo act. It is a duet. If you do not sing in unison, the relationship will crumble, and I don't want that. I beg of you, look at the face of our Lord Jesus Christ and look at my face. Make this thing work. Make it work on me.
Alright, Mama. I've heard what you've told me. I'll go back. But I need him to understand what you've just told me. I mean, he's a pastor.
My angel. Don't worry. My angel. My precious. You're trying. He's also trying. I promise. I'm going to call him. I'll talk to him. That I beg of you, in the name of our God, do what I've told you. Make it work. Go back to your husband. I'll be praying for you. I love you.
Okay, Mama. Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Alright, Mama.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
praying for you. Love you, darling.
Love you too.
My mom has finally agreed for me to join my Shana classes, and I'll be starting this weekend.
So you mean you'll be joining us in the summer class?
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you too, but I wish my parents would let me join you girls.
You don't have to feel bad about that. God will give a parent to change of heart.
And guess what?
What?
Since I reached my studies, they're not happening.
I don't understand. Things like what?
I mean, God has answered my prayers by giving me this important test with my studies.
Wow, that's nice. But how?
Kabajan bought me this test with as a birthday gift. And also offered me a Shana classes for free.
Wow.
Wow, it's such a nice man.
Yeah.
But I wish you could let me join you girls. I mean, textbooks are so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What fun now? Sure, I don't define you, sister. Here you did. Why you do your face like this now?
No tell me say I pick up that girl. Which level? See, I go tell today ain't go run out for you now. Tunde famous money now.
I'm talking about mess you.
Sure, I dey tell you now. Tunde famous money ain't go run out for you one time once I tell her. Share up. Which level? But no dey do your face like this now. Do more dey go waka. Sure. Come.